Hey guys, Marshall with Marshall Law Morphs, and just bringing you another edition of Marshall Law Morphs. And I guess in today's video I wanted to discuss a little bit about secret squirrel projects. That's right. I have a few projects in mind that I haven't really talked about a whole lot, but I figured, I don't really have a whole lot of secret stuff, just kind of some special projects down the road. This little girl who shed out is part of some of those projects I have planned for down the road. And this girl being a normal, obviously, but she is 100% het for puzzle. That's right, puzzle is probably one of my favorite genes out there. It's just a beautiful, beautiful recessive gene, and if you haven't seen what the puzzle does, you definitely need to kind of go on to like Morph Market or World of Ball Pythons, of course, and check out the puzzle gene. It is just absolutely stunning, 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 just in itself, the puzzle itself. And then when you add in combinations, wow, some of the things it does. Some things out there right now, especially like puzzle and spider, the buzz is a bumblebee puzzle. Man, you need to check that out. Along with this girl, I do also have, and this guy's a little bit in shed, so he's a little dull right now, but this here is a male 100% het for puzzle. So I'm looking for some great things down the road. The puzzle gene itself is just a very exciting gene, just beautiful. I don't think I can say that enough. It's just my favorite. But so that's one of the things that I have to look forward to down the road, and quite honestly these two can't grow fast enough. And one of the reasons that I did want to kind of discuss a little bit about the puzzle right now is because I did just recently make a deposit on another het puzzle, but we'll get a little bit more into that once I get the snakes. I kind of had to put a deposit on it, so it'll take me a little while to pay off, but sometimes you need to invest a little bit in those special projects. Next up, this one here is part of kind of a joint project, and myself and another breeder kind of secured 3 animals, and this being one of them is part of that project. But this little girl right here, this here is an arroyo, and she is also het, 100% het for Ultramel. So, and like I said, she's just 1/3 of the project, so I'm very much looking forward to that project down the road. And as you can see, the arroyo, it's an incomplete dominant gene. It's typically characterized by you have your normal patterning type alien heads, but if you notice, you have some very heavy black speckling in those alien heads. As hatchlings, that dorsal stripe is very, very bright, very vibrant yellow. It's not always a identifying marker, but they are typically very heavily patterned with these, what I like to call the Cheerios, along that dorsal. And of course, the arroyos that I have seen are typically characterized by that jet black eyes. Just a very gorgeous, gorgeous mutation. I myself, I'm drawn to those darker morphs, so the arroyo project is something that I'm very, very heavily interested in, and I can't wait for this girl to grow up. Like I said, again, she is 1/3 part of a joint project, but it's something that I'm looking forward to down the road. So there again, another one of my little secret squirrel projects that, you know, just decided at this time I'd love to share with you guys, let you know what I have going on here. Can't wait for the future. As always, seems like you're always building towards the future in this hobby. That's what makes it so exciting. And since we are on the topic of projects, I didn't want to leave you with a couple of projects that I have planned for like 2 years down the road without letting you in on what's coming up for this fall. And one of the pairings that I do have planned for this upcoming season involves this little guy right here. This is Bones. He's my male queen spin. Queen spin, of course, being a lesser pastel pinstripe spider. So any project that I plug him into is going to have a nice variety of hatchlings, and they are pretty much, I mean, all 4 genes involving him, quite honestly, are some of my favorite genes. They're your classic. You have your lesser, you have your spider, your pastels, pinstripes. So he's just an all-around great addition to plug into any project. I'm really excited to get him going. He's actually one of the first snakes that I ever purchased. He's kind of like the cornerstone, the founding father of the collection here at Marshal Morphs. He's just been a very, very slow grower. Doesn't always take to eating all the time. He'll go 1 week with taking a meal. The next he won't feed. In comparison, he's about half the size of Saltine, my albino that was the first addition to Marshal Morphs, and he's only half the size of him. It's very interesting to see the difference in growth rates between the 2 animals. But he's just a chill little dude when it comes down to. He wasn't very chill when I first got him, though. He was definitely a little nipper, but the queen spin is just a beautiful combination of genes in the ball python. So very excited this fall to get him up and going. So with that, I think we'll end the video for today. I did want to talk about a little bit, if you go down into the description there, check out the Teespring there. Check out the t-shirts that we have available for Marshal Morphs. I think they're really awesome. I'm really proud of them, and I would love for one of you to have one of my t-shirts. But like, as always, guys, like, comment, share, subscribe, ding that little notification bell, and we'll see you real soon.